occasional F-bombs and vulgarities come spewing out of my mouth. It just happens, shit happens, you know? When you're passionate about something, when you're passionate about life, it happens. I don't mean to offend anybody, and if I do, there's the door. I want to thank you guys for having me. You know, it's rare in life. I think I need to do more cardio. Any doctors, in case I drop on the floor right now? Good. I'm not nervous. Well, my wife won't like that. It's rare in our lifetime that we get to actually see somebody's dream coming true as it's happening. Sure, we can see the athletes win the championships, we can see the actors winning the Academy Award, but it's rare that we actually see it when it takes place. And I have to tell you, you're witnessing when I stepped on the stage, a dream come true. So, I'm telling you that because it is possible for whatever you want in your life to take place. I have been waiting for this moment. Not waiting, I should say, but I've been hoping for this moment for probably 8 to 10 years. And every single day, without fail, I listen to tapes, I watch speakers, I listen to uplifting music. People at the gym think I'm nuts, I'm like a maniac, because I wanted to be prepared for when this opportunity would hopefully come my way. As Dana said, she came to our house. Did I just lose my mic? As Dana said, when she came to our house with a newbie to train the newbie, who's a dear friend of ours, I thought it was just going to be about financial planning and stuff like that. And within 15, 20 minutes, Dana looked at me out of nowhere. I feel like she's an angel that was sent down from above. Out of nowhere, Dana said, "You have to come and speak at one of our events." And I looked at my wife, and my wife looked at me, and I was like, "Did she just say what I think she said?" She goes, "You will make such a difference." And I didn't lead her to believe that it's something I wanted to do. But she said it, and I said, "Well, when is your next event?" Now, this was 2 days before we were going to Chicago for Christmas. We were going to be gone for 12 days. She said it's the first weekend of January. Now, the easy chicken shit way out of it, which a lot of us take on a day-to-day basis, would have been for me to say, what? Well, that's too soon. That's too soon. I can't do that. What about something in the summer? But I thought, you know what? If the universe or that big guy upstairs, whoever you believe in, is opening this door for me, I better walk in, because if that door shuts, people, it may never open again. So I said, okay. And then I said, how many people? And she said, 300, 400, 500 people. And after I swallowed the vomit that was coming out of my mouth, I said, okay. And I'm telling you, I hope and I pray that everybody in this room has this experience that I had, because it was an energy, it was a force, it was something coming from something way bigger than me that went through my body, that our friend even said she saw my face, and I felt lightheaded. I thought, I'm going to pass out here. But it was something way bigger than me, okay? It was way bigger than me. So I'm telling you this because if you put your heart and soul into things, and it's not a matter about wanting things. You could want all you want, and you could have dreams, and you could have goals. But if you have a reason why, if you truly believe that there is something special inside of you, and there is something special inside of you. And you know what, fuck all these note-taking and everything. You can take the notes, but listen with your hearts, okay? There's something special inside of you. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. Once you get in touch with that, you can accomplish anything in your life. And it's a fact. I'm standing here right now. Now it's 400. I guarantee you, next it will be 4,000 people. I'm making you guys this promise. So when you're in that audience of 4,000 people, you're going to say, holy shit, this guy was right. Now I was having lunch with my wife outside and I forgot her name. Laura was getting all these accolades for her talk that she gave. And I was like, what did you talk about? And people giving her the high five and everything. And she asked me, well, who are you? Because I told her I was speaking. Who are you? And I looked at her, I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. And it got me thinking. I'm going to tell you who I'm not, okay? I'm not a best-selling author who's on the New York Times bestsellers list, who sold thousands and tens and thousands of copies and goes on book tours and signings. I'm I am not a motivational speaker, although several have inspired my life. I'm not that guy because I believe I cannot motivate anybody to do anything. I coach youth hockey, okay? And I tell the kids, it's up to you. It's up to you guys. I can't do anything. When I'm watching, you guys are going to look all motivated, and then when I'm not looking, you're going to be, texting and like being bored. It's up to you. You got to want it bad enough. So I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not the guy who's living in a 20,000 square foot home on top of a mountain overlooking the ocean saying, if you follow my words, one day you can have this too. I'm not that guy. But I'll tell you what I am. I'm somebody who's in the trenches every single day, just like everybody in this room. I'm somebody who is fighting every single day to provide for my 3 angels, my wife and girls, providing for them the life that they so richly deserve, mostly because they have to put up with me all the time. They deserve the world. And I'm here to tell you it's not easy. As show of hands, how many agrees? It's not easy sometimes, right? This is the guy I am, who's doing everything I won't even say I'm doing everything I can, because here's the thing we all have in common, whether you want to admit to it or not. Maybe some of the things I'm going to say is going to rub you the wrong way. It's either because you don't like my hair, or because I'm striking a nerve somewhere inside of you that's the truth. We're all delusional, we're all in denial, saying, I'm giving it all I can, do everything I can. Show of hands right now, be honest. How many of you have, and I'm not talking just material things, how many of you in this room have everything you want in your life right now? Look around the room, everyone. Not one. Round of applause for being honest. There's only one reason why. There's only one reason why we all don't have everything we want. Is because we're not giving it our all. Plain, hard, fact. You may think you are, but if you were giving it all your all, you would have everything you want. And again, I'm not talking material things. People, I'm here to tell you, if you're in this for the money, okay, if the reason why you want is to get your commission check, get your commission check, get your commission check, if money is your God, you are royally screwed from the beginning. If money is your God, go to a gun shop, okay, buy a gun, go to the bank, hold up the teller, grab a couple $100,000, you got your money. Real simple. Then what are you going to do? When you're laying on your deathbed and you have tens of millions of dollars, guess what? That money means nothing. Granted, I love money. I do. Money makes life easy. It does. It also complicates things. But if you're in this for the money, no matter how successful you are, you're going to come up empty every single time. So you got to find out the reason why you're doing things. Is it to help people? Is it to change their lives? Which I'm assuming, based on what I've heard about you guys, you want to change people's lives. When we met with Dana, okay, this, and I'll just refer to her as an angel, this angel really wants to make our family's life better. The rest will come. I'm doing this because I want to hopefully bare my soul. I want you to invite you guys into my heart and soul. So hopefully some of the things that I've done over my life will resonate with you, and hopefully will change your lives. Anything that comes after that is a bonus. So you have to know the reasons why you are doing things. We're only here for a short period of time, people. 10 minutes? Holy crap. Drag me off the stage. So 10 minutes, this just alters everything I was planning on doing. This is pretty interesting. But the fact of the matter is, let me ask everybody a question real quick, okay? You're all in the financial planning, you're all really good with numbers, right? Yes? Yes. What would you do if I came up to you and said, or any of you, and said, listen, oh my gosh, I just found out that every single night at midnight, I'm going to get some random dollar amount into my bank account. Let's say $86,400. I'm going to get deposited into my bank account every night at midnight. The only catch is by 11:59 the next night, I have to spend every single penny, and whatever I don't spend is gone forever. With no guarantees, midnight the next night, I'm going to get it back. Tell me, what would you do? What would you tell me to do? Take it and travel. Okay. What would you tell me to do with it? What would you tell me to do? Take it and travel. Okay. Good answer. What would you tell me to do? I have to spend every single penny. Can't invest. Okay. You guys are all thinking. Tell me, if this was deposited into your account right there with the classes you, what would you do? What would you do with that money? Like, what would you do? What would be your goal? Huh? Donate. You're all, what the interesting and frustrating thing is that you're all thinking really hard what you would do and how you would spend it the best way and how would you spend it wisely and what would you do? Can anybody in this room tell me, I'll tell you what, anybody who answers this question will get a lifetime pass to any event that I hold. Okay, now, let me preface it by saying, I'm not here to sell anything, I'm not here to say, come to my next event and spend this. No, not at all. I don't know where my next event is. It's going to be sometime. I don't know. But can anybody tell me why I chose 86,400?
Time.
Seconds in a day. Okay, I thought I was being so unique. Who said that? 1, 2, and who else? 3. See me after. 4. Oh, God help me. 86,400 seconds, people. Why is it that you thought so damn hard about what you would do with the money, but you piss away time worrying about things that don't matter? Why? We are all only on this earth for a short period of time, and guess what? Me, you, anybody in this room, I don't mean to be, Donnie Downer, but anybody in this room could drop dead tonight. That's the reality. So I beg and plead of all you guys, and me too, I beg and plead, use the most out of the seconds you are given. They're so precious. When we were home for Christmas, I went to go see my aunt, who I haven't seen in 25 years, with my dad. It's his only sister. She's racked with Alzheimer's. She has dementia. And I went to go see her, and she had that fog, right? You knew she wasn't all connected. And my dad bumped her head and woke her up a little bit. She's only 82 years old. Only. And she said, hey, do you know who this guy is? And she looked up and she went, that's Carmen. And she remembered me. I was like, oh my gosh. And then we had lunch with her, and I looked around at these beautiful characters in this room, and it dawned on me, God willing, we get to live this long, that could be us one day. These people were, how many, show of hands, how many were stressed out over the holidays? I'll raise both my fucking hands. How many were stressed out over the holidays? Why? Why were you stressed out over the holidays? You didn't have enough time to get everything done. Did you ever, that you wanted to, did you ever stop? And I'm not belittling anything anybody's feeling, but did you ever stop and think, thank God you had the time, you're healthy enough to go run to the mall, to go see your family? Who else was stressed out over the holidays? Why? Come here. Hurry, fast. It's like the clock is ticking. They're waiting. Okay, so why were you,
Because I felt like pressure to get things, and I didn't have the money I wanted to, and I didn't care about that stuff. I wasn't home the first time with my family, so I was stressed.
You were stressed. So the thing is, instead of focusing on that stuff, and it sounds simple, and believe me, I was a basket case over the holidays because a couple things didn't go my way, and it was like I wasted the whole 12 days of being home in Chicago with my family because I was obsessing about things that didn't matter. And I got on the plane, and I hugged my wife, and I was like, I'm really sorry. She goes, you basically screwed up your own trip. And I did. So you'll never get that holiday back again. So next time, just focus on the fact that, hey, I'm walking. It's Christmas season. Listen to the music. You're not with your family, but are you able to call your family on the phone? Do you have a cell phone? You can call your family. Are you driving around in the car, going to the malls? And there's things we could give her a hand for coming up with. We just have a limited amount of time, as I do up here. But to just focus on what's right in your life. And I'm telling you, I've learned from experience. I've had the highest of highs. I've had lowest of lows. And the mark of a true champion, the mark of a true winner, people, it's not when everybody's watching and everything's going good and you're smiling. mark of a true champion is when times are tough. It's when people aren't watching. What are you doing? Are you going to the gym at 5 in the morning? Are you up at midnight making those phone calls when it's unglamorous?